Mothers, don't lie to your babes. It is the second time that I encounter a person who was manipulated into a rather major lie. It unraveled in his mind the moment he said it out loud, and it was awful to hear and very sad. His mom tricked him into the simple belief that phones cause cancer. The first time I encountered such a thing, the lie was for the mother's own amusement. This one said that fairies were stealing sugar in his house. I'm sure they face more lies. The lad with the phone radiation problem also added that people plug into the phone and stare at the screen all the time. This type of thing, above all, is frightening because it makes the person appear unstable or unhinged. It is unnecessary because they just need a couple of books. The Compleat Gentleman, if you skip the ending confessions, and probably short history of nearly everything. The mother needs that too. She needs to re-listen to short history and probably demon-haunted world, a science as a candle in the dark, countless many times. At least a dozen. Boys are not pigs meant to be controlled by lies. They just need to hear about philosophers, scientists, and gentlemen, and they'll take it from there. This type of lying is the basis for psychological control, and it is called indoctrination. Indoctrination was historically used by witch doctors and religions, mostly for control, but also for easily sending children into warfare. Rather than lying to children, please understand that you have simply not received a real education. Going to school and getting passing grades was not real. Your teachers simply tricked you with tests and GPA so that they could get paid. And now is the time to listen to science popularizer books to fix all of it. Don't tell anybody about your narrated books. Just re-listen to them countless times. People don't like it when others learn, and they will try to demonize your effort. Silence is best. Get mad at ineffective education, and teach your boy to be a proper gentleman instead of lying to him about nonsense. In fact, you will do him a great favor, because what TV and smartphones teach is absurd and very painful in the end for all people involved. Whoever frightened you into thinking that boys are awful was, in fact, a victim of indoctrination into a crappy culture himself. If you pushed religion onto your child, things do get more complex and way more uncomfortable. But you can still pull him out for the same reason why you must have put him in there. Start thinking about the story of Mary, what that story really is about, what it is hiding, how the church remains silent on crimes against women and presents the woman as a temptress, a servant made out of a rib. You may talk about what the monks did to Joan of Arc to make sure that she did not end up in heaven because she was pure. John Krakauer's Missoula will show him that there is no substitute for becoming a gentleman. No lie, no fantasy, no religion, no fake education will ever work for him. And indeed, you are right to think that the ideal of gentlemen has been destroyed by the modern culture. That's because they have their own internal moral compass, and in fact are incorruptible. If you thought this was an uncomfortable subject, you might want to grab a chair. You have betrayed your son or children, and now you have to fix it. And it's not going to be as easy as listening to some books. When the young gentleman spoke to me about phones causing cancer, He knew it was a lie the moment he said it, and that a rift was forming. You must avoid this rift at all cost. So you will need to rebond, reconnect, this time with narrated books playing in your ears, and with the common understanding that you both learn from your books that although the radiation the phone is emitting is on the same spectrum, radio waves are not powerful enough to cause damage to DNA. You will learn this from science popularizer books as you bond on the Appalachian Trail, or small parts of it as your legs allow. You both need to understand that you were betrayed by your teachers and received an ineffective education, which is to say, inauthentic education. It was a lie. Get mad at schools teaching nothing about morals or making ladies and gentlemen seem dated. And write, and with the help of AI that you scared your boy away from, write about the real stories that are hidden from us, and the real education that is denied to us all. Write for the love of life, and be sure to narrate your books as well. Your voice will always guide him to the truth and your love. Bottom line is this. You've done the best you could under the circumstances that you were plunged into. But now, your circumstances have changed. You know more. And you have to pack for adventure, madam. It's for your boy. I'd wish you luck, but I know you make your own.